What's up, y'all? Peep'n Tom here. Today I'm going to show you this nifty little secret that I found out about, well, I think I kind of was fucking around and I found this out, but it's what Deorro uses in a lot of his tunes, like, not a lot of his tunes, like I saw a tutorial, or like, Instagram clip of him, and he uses his, what do you call it, he just uses his voice, he just goes like, boop, 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 or some shit, and then he like puts that in, uses it into a sampler and uses that. So I see for a lot of his new tracks he did that, but for his old tracks, because I know I was looking at another video of him, and it basically said that he wants to use like all Ableton synths to make it so he could prove to anybody that you can do it with just the bassline synths and fucking all the shit in Ableton. So I was just messing around with stuff and I found out this sound. It's basically the sound from Yee. Whatever the fucking pattern Yee is or whatever. But all he did was it's the synth from Vengeance Electro Club Sounds Volume 4. There's a ton of them. So it's basically like using a new patch or whatever, a new getting new sounds in like a VST or whatever, like Silent or something. But you can plop these in. You don't have a very wide range, so you can only do like, if it sounds really shitty, if it's like, if it's super low, and if it's super low, it's the time of the sample is gonna go really fast. But yeah, I don't know. You can plug it in. Like I just made the. And then obviously mess with the whatever the notes are to make it sound pretty sweet. I always throw like reverb, delay, and shit, and like multiband compressor, all that jazz on there. But I went through and I found a fucking ton of like new sounds. It's better if they're in root C. Like you can get, there's lots of sample packs out there that don't have they're in G or some shit, and that just makes it really complicated. I know in like Fruity Loops or something you can adjust the. You can like right click this and like make it like if it's an E, then you can make the E to C and it like changes all the notes. But Ableton doesn't do that, so I don't know how to do that. But so I just try to either pick things in root C or go into this and then transpose it down. Where's transpose? It's right there. You go and transpose it down and like try and get it into as like closest to the C as possible, and then you can like modulate the notes through on the piano roll. So it's pretty cool. I like went through, it definitely saves on CPU because you're not using as much as shit, but yeah, like I fucking made this tune. Let's turn this off, and I was using a bunch of different synths. These first chords aren't these are just from Nexus or whatever. Most of them are. Oh, what's going on here? This one, I was trying to find a really good, like, high, cool mellow synth, and then I found this thing, and it's just like a pluck sound. But when you, like, you can spread it out like this, so, like, gives a wide range in the spectrum, and then, yeah, and then you can go in further and make all, like, your envelopes. Well, I didn't use, that, but you can put them in there and, like, whoop, 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 and make it, like, all pitch bendy and shit. And then, what else did I do on that? Oh yeah, but compressor, multiband, dynamics, fatten that shit up, reverb. Reverb is really key with these sounds, like if you want to make that big roomy sound. We're doing like a song with the Twins, and I think it's the Twins, yeah. And I don't know, I wanted to make some big ass, big room shit going on here. Break it down to this. And like again, that's a lot. You'll find after like going through a lot of this shit that you like, because it's extremely difficult to make like some of the crazy sounds that you hear. But most of it all, it's like, now that I realize it, it's just like synths in like a sampler, and then they play it on the key. Because someone obviously made this original synth sound, and it's pretty crazy. So when you have all that with the effects on it initially in the actual sample, and then you can play with it from there and add more shit onto it on top of it, and pitch bend it, like it really creates new elements and new ways to make sounds and songs, which is really cool. And then last drop is like this melodic breakdown. So that's a pretty nifty trick. There won't be any patch to download for this shit because you can do this yourself. Like even this one, this is in vocal, what is this one? Vocal sample 7. I know lots of you guys have been like, oh my god, what's those fucking sounds? I just want bouncing down stems. I just want stems. Like literally go through and fucking like make an effort to just look for a vocal sample and then start fucking around with shit. Then you can like figure this shit out. It's really not like rocket science. Like you just have to look for vocals. You can get vocals from singers. That's where I get most of them. I just randomly found this one. See, I don't know like what is this? This is just the end of some shit. Get crazy. So it says get crazy, but I'm not even sure if this is in key or not. Yeah, I was just fucking around with something. Whatever. But like that's an example. Just go through. That one's Inventions, Electro, Club Sounds, Volume 4. Go fuck around with shit. That's what all the other guys do. All the main dudes, they go on and fuck with shit and they try to make something new, which is really cool. So go and do that. Get Simpler. If you're using Ableton, get Sampler or Simpler. Simpler, yeah, Simpler. Is it Simpler? Yeah, whatever this one is. Simpler, I think it is. And plug shit in, plug bass sounds in, plug vocals in, plug whatever the fuck you want in. And then start modulating, start throwing shit on top, and you'll be able to create some new crazy shit. That's where I hear a lot of these new sounds that come out. They're for sure samples. Like, lots of these people aren't making these sounds from scratch, but maybe some of them are. But from what I've been trying to figure out, and like I know a fair bit about synthesis, and some of those sounds are really crazy to make. So it's like resampling. So you're putting some shit in, you make some shit, and then you put it in with some effects, and you resample it and put it in your into your sampler. So I hope that helps. I'm gonna make a couple tutorials this week because I missed last week. I was super sick, so back in the game here today. Totally fucking went crazy and like rearranged the studio. Like look at this shit, it's so sweet. Put up this stuff. Gonna put some more stuff up there. Fucking took some Tycho's super. These things are ridiculous vocals. Like they're fucking expensive, but Tycho bought them, and like those are my old ones, the Rocket 8. So I use those for to listen to, like I sit back because the room's kind of small to hear all the bass sounds, and then these ones are just super ridiculously clear. Like I didn't even know. I was using these from the whole time of producing, whatever, however many years. And then I listened to these on Friday, and I was like, holy shit, you can hear like reverb tails for days, like so crazy. It really makes a difference when you invest lots of money into that shit. And then also Tycho's Push, which I have no idea how to use, but it's really pretty. It like lights up and shit, so we're gonna try to figure out how to use that. His girlfriend got it for his birthday, and we haven't used it. It's been having it for like 6 months. And yeah, so looking pretty sweet. Got some foam everywhere and shit. Let me fucking soundproof the fuck out of this thing. Got my fucking little monkey guy. Monkey guy. Alright, we have a new tuner I put at the beginning of this video. Please go download that shit. It's that's kinda hard. Go download that shit. It's roll up. Lots of you guys have been waiting for it to come out, so check it out. I don't know. We got a ton of new tracks coming out here. 3 bootlegs already made that we're gonna progressively pop out, and now we're just gonna start on a slew of originals. So super sweet. Peace, y'all.